I've been in the athletics world a lot with college coaching and chaplaincy and all of that. And I see repeatedly this cycle of really quality team players who are often super talented from a skill set standpoint, but they're demotivated because leadership is rewarding people who are not living up to the cultural values of the organization. So here's an example. I've worked with multiple football teams and I've seen the case where the quarterback, who is, often the star of the team, is not culturally living up to the values of the team. The team's got this value of hard work or toughness or integrity or whatever it might be, and what you often find is character flaws and issues within that quarterback that aren't being addressed by leadership. Why? Because he's super talented. And so we're going to cut him a break. Now, they might not say it that way, but that's how it comes off. And that's how it works out. And other players end up observing that and it erodes their trust. And it frustrates them because they live up to those cultural standards and they try really hard to live up to those cultural standards. They show up early or on time. They don't skip a rep. They do all the things that they're supposed to do. And then they watch as they get overlooked and somebody rewards the person who skips all of that but throws touchdown passes. That's an important thing for a leader to pay attention to within their organization. And it doesn't just apply to football, it applies to businesses, nonprofits, the athletic realm, also just your family, the dynamics going on within your family. All of those places and spaces have this same opportunity for rewarding people who are living into the culture and the values that you want to see. And here's what happens. Your best players, the best players on the team, this is what I saw repeatedly, they end up becoming frustrated by this, and a couple of things happen. They either leave, they've had enough, they lose all respect for leadership, and they say, listen, this is not the place for me. If you're going to reward that, if that's the culture you're trying to create, that's not my style. I'm not going to stay here. Or they become frustrated and they lower their own performance standards. They say, you know what? Listen, if nobody else is going to live up to this high standard that I'm trying to achieve, I'm just going to lower mine because everybody else seems to be fine with that. And what you do is you lower the overall performance of your team. You de-incentivize the people who would actually be the people who would create an incredible culture on your team that would drive your team to incredible success by over rewarding or rewarding those who are not. And that's a long-term disaster for any sort of organization.